For a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, knocking on your door. They are your friends, they wanna dance and sing. Open up the door and let them in. They are your friends, they wanna dance and sing. Open up the door and let them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, who's that knocking on your door?
Joe, the alligator. Hey, Joe, catch you later.
1, 2, 3, 4, knocking on your door. 1, 2, 3, 4, who's that knocking on your door?
It's a dog singing a song. Hey, let's sing along.
1, 2, 3, 4, knocking on your door. They are your friends, they wanna dance and sing. Open up the door and let them in. They are your friends, they wanna dance and sing. Open up the door, let them in. Open up the door and let them in. Open up the door and let them in.
good evening, good morning, good afternoon. So I thought I may as well do a live stream, and it kind of forces me into working on this. Just feeling a wee bit lethargic this week. It was that Mike and Roseanne completely wore me out over the weekend. I see you've reached Maine already, Mike. Hello to everyone. I did see most of you coming in and leaving, but the good ones are still here. So, shopping. Oh, I think I could get my trains running again. Need to make sure there's no obstructions. Move that out the way. It's a bit messy up here. How did this sawdust get away down there? Oh, no, there's a big saw on the track. And good to go. Oh my goodness, my controllers are covered in sawdust. That's not good, because, you know, electricity and power and wood, bad. Now, I know what you're going to say. The sensible thing to do is to cover the entire layout when you're working on it. Need I say more? So yeah, just a bit tired out this week. I really wanted to get on with the layout, but also knew I had to make a video, otherwise what's the point of the channel, right? Thanks, Kev. Priority is to get the outer N-scale freight line done, which is what I'm working on first. And then we can run our big North American freight trains, right? Why have you stopped? I must have something on the track, hold on. Something metal shorting it out. I mean, how could that have happened? Probably left a ruler somewhere. No, nothing there. No, no. Oh, what's your malfunction? Right, go. You're okay. Goodness, are you complaining about a wee bit of sawdust? Really? I think he is. Right, go. Oh, he's actually derailed. That's the problem. Wonder how that happened. Certainly wasn't my fault. Right, go. Right, we're good. So if you're new to the channel, I apologise. But yeah, I've got zero patience. I just want to be running trains, right? Right, they're running good again. Sort of. I'm going to have to clean the locos now. Probably. When an N-scale picks up sawdust, it's pretty much picking up a log in real scale, right? That back one's flickering like a good one. Oh, right, let me switch over because we are watching some trains as well. What is my mic doing? My mic's fine. My mic, I believe, is fine. Here I am. Oh, I'm a bit low. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. What day is it? Tuesday? We will have a proper stream on Friday, okay? And I would at least like to have the single loop going round the whole layout by then. Obviously, getting it laid is one thing, but then I have to wire some power, okay? Yeah, technically it's Wednesday, yep, for some. In 2 minutes it'll be Wednesday for me. That's what happens, Holly, when you quit work or retire. Ah, this is a nice cup of coffee. Always tastes better when you've actually worked for it, right? I'm going to trip over this, I can tell. So I am building this layout and filming it as well, but that video is not going to be done till probably Thursday. I should probably do an HO skill while I'm feeling down. Not down, I'm not feeling down, just a wee bit meh, you know? What I think I'll do next, that bit of wood over there. I'm going to cut a section about that long, attach it to the underside of that platform to bring up the viaduct, but you'll see that in the video, because you're probably not going to see it very well from there. Let's see. Yeah, I had to notch out the mega platform so that the viaduct section sat in flush, but now it's unsupported. So I just need a wee brace on the underside. You're not going to see it anyway, it's in the tunnel. Not my usual chatty self. Kind of weird one because I really want to be working, but you know, coffee break, I said I would talk to you people. You people. Any new you people in tonight? Make yourself known. That's definitely too. Ugh. There we go. Thanks, Mike. Thank you. I'm just not overthinking it. I'm just getting it done. If you overthink this, just like any layout, you know. No offense, if you want to spend 20 years making your layout work, excellent, but every second counts as far as I'm concerned. Who knows what tomorrow or next year's going to bring, right? I want to get this done. Good enough is good enough. I may or may not have ordered more N-Scale stuff. And hopefully it'll be here before I go away on my holiday, which is the end of next month. So, if it ships within the next week, it should be here in time. Billy Boofer, great name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not a normal stream, by the way, Billy Boofer. This is this is more to make me work in my layout, because I was just sitting about watching Netflix and I thought I need to work in this, but I need to make a video. So let's do a live, fly in the wall, kinda, except for coffee breaks. And it kind of forces me into working on it, right? So Friday will be different. Friday we'll be running all the different tracks and people get to choose. So Billy, if you are back on Friday, you'll get to choose a train to run, okay? I know you don't know what I've got yet, but stick around and you'll find out. So, Billy, let us know where you are in the world, will you? Roughly, don't need your postal code. Ooh, Separatus awaiting a rather nice 1928 era. Nice. Northern California, so it is currently 9:03 where you are, so it's still quite early for you. So there's a good channel over your neck of the woods, Fresno Jason, also N-Scale, and he does live streams Saturday night starting around about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So it's kind of late for me because he's starting at midnight, but good channel. Make sure you get him on your radar. So Holly, I did watch your video. Sorry, I've not had the chance to respond yet, but well done. I'm telling you, that's what, your second layout video? Amazing. You're doing so well, honestly. I really felt for you struggling to paint the clouds at the back. Oh my goodness. See all these things that you learn in retrospect, you'll be like, oh, I wish I'd done that before I built the whole layout. Yeah, I've got two sections on this layout here where it's a wee bit hard to reach, but as you know, I've already done the background. And as soon as we get this, when the paint dries at the back there, oh, I don't think I've got it on video, yeah, all that stuff top left. Once that paint is dry, we'll shove that back against the wall and we'll get our backdrop on. ABC, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not really here, I'm just having a coffee break in between work. But yeah, Holly, you're doing great. You're really doing great. And as much as I always say, just get it done, you do have to do a certain amount of planning, right? Hankai, ooh, let's see this. This is Separatus, a Hankai Tram Model 162. I might look that up. Let's see what he's getting. I know, Holly, but you just don't know. You just don't know these things until it's like, Tell you what you could do, Holly. If you get a little step, even a step a bit that high, will increase your reach over, because you're limited with your lower body section, if you like. And I've even found a simple. I actually use an old PC on its side as my little step, because, you know, I don't have a step. But I've got plenty of old PCs, and that just gives me a bit more height, which gives me a bit more reach. However, old PCs are slippy because they're usually made of shiny metal. So maybe don't do that then, because, you know, hips are expensive, as you know. Well, not as you know, but as we know. What was I looking up? Hankai, blah, blah, blah. Hankai Tram, Model 162, okay. Don't worry, I'll be changing that music in a wee sec, that's awful. 162. Right, music. This is supposed to be mellow for the evening. Images. Okay, I've found what Separatus is getting. What colour are you getting? Oh, I like that orange one. Actually, I like them all. I like that green one. Oh, Facebook. Don't give me Facebook. Yeah, these are nice. So you're getting a red one. Is it red like this? Yeah, they're very cool. What make is it, Sempi? Like, is it Kato Atomics? What is it? What are you getting? Because I'm interested to know how much detail they're going to put on it. Because I can see three lights, two side lights and one big headlight at the top. Hey, hi, how you doing? Oh hi, I've just pretty much just started, to be honest. This is a flying wall stream. Tommy Tech, right. Yeah, looking forward to see that. That looks jolly nice. Jolly nice. I've not gone down the slippery slope of tram lines yet. I'm quite happy with my 2 commuter trains down there and my... let's face it, it's going to be North American on this line. And the other express lines are going to be mostly Shinkansen. I've got that TGV and I've got the ICE 4 German bullet train. That's plenty, right? Although a tram would be nice. Sorry, I think the music was a wee bit loud there. I'll turn it back up when I get back to work, which is going to be approximately 6 slurps and maybe 7 gulps by the time this coffee's finished. Okay. You know what I've just noticed on that, Senpai? I'm going to call you Senpai if that's okay. So you notice how low the platform is for the tram? Okay. Compared to a normal train, if you go to this, look how high the platform is for that, and I'll bring the trains to a gentle stop. So that's 1/4 inch, right? So a tram, the door would actually be below that platform, which means I'm going to need a dedicated tram line. Am I right there, Senpai? I'm waiting to see what Semperatus says about that, because that is low. That is only, oh goodness, maybe 10 inches high, that platform. There's a bit of a step up, so from the ground to the base of the door, I would say is maybe about a foot and a bit. Whereas if we compare the height of this, real life, that is probably be about 8 feet. I guess we will find out when you get it, right? Yeah, but if they have an extra step in the tram, that would mean that you don't even need a platform. Hi. My point is, I don't think you're going to be able to run a tram around a regular train line in N-scale because, well, with the regular size or regular height platforms for like bullet trains and express trains, because they're all going to be the same sort of height. But that tram is much lower. Hey Tim, how you doing? Oh, coffee's almost done. I'll need to get back to work in a wee sec. Ah, sad face. Right, I am going to check that video. See, I'm making a video at the same time I'm doing a live stream, which is very confusing. So I need to check what I've recorded so far, and then, you know, for continuity and all that. Ah, that's right, Senpai is also called Dave. Sorry, he's called Dave too. I need to get a coffee machine down here. Right. I'll see you at next coffee time, alright? if I respond to chat too much, I won't get anything done. So I'll see you soon.
Spence_2_much became a channel member. At Spence_2_much celebrates 11 months of membership.
She don't need promises, she just wants the truth. She brings the calm just like a quiet prayer fills the room. Kisses like Sunday, fights like Friday night. And I'd go to hell and back just to hold her tight. She slips right through my hands and shows up like nothing's changed. Yeah, she's wild when she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. It kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone, but she's a little bit mine. Dancing like no one's watching, barefoot spinning round. A firecracker, 4th of July, she's moving at the speed of sound. She makes it look so easy as she walks away. Can't help but wonder what will make her stay. She slips right through my hands. Wonder if she'll ever change. Yeah, she's wild when she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. Oh, it kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone, but she's a little bit mine. Yeah, a little bit mine. Yeah, she's wild when she wants, like she's never coming down. There's a storm in her blood, but I see heaven in her brown eyes. Oh, it kills me every time. She don't belong to anyone. She's a little bit mine. She's a little bit mine. Just a little bit mine. Mm-hmm.
So I've got a question for Joe. I was going to say Giuseppe then. I thought, well, it's Joe. And I was like, oh, I'm tired. And anyway, happy coffee day. Giuseppe, why are you only putting one bulb? Are you talking about a passenger car? Hey, good night, Mike. You enjoy the rest of your trip. Yeah, Joe, are you just putting one bulb in a passenger car? Ah, caboose with mounted red and green on each side lantern. Okay, here's something I learned about red LEDs. Red LEDs suck all the power. So you're going to have to run a separate wire. Right, let's say you've got the two wires coming into the caboose, okay, positive and negative. If it's AC, like if you're running it in DCC, it doesn't really affect it, but positive, negative, take a split, right, from each wire. So now you've got 4 wires. Add different resistors to the white bulbs than you do to the red bulbs, or trust me, the red bulb will suck all the power and the other bulbs won't light up. Ask me how I know, and there's no point asking me because I'm telling you. I know, right? And it just seems to be the red that does that. The other bulbs seem to be fine, but the red requires more power, I believe. So, or more watts or more amps, whatever it is. You still need a resistor for it, but if you wire that on the same wire as the other bulbs, only the red will light up. I would also consider, if you're putting lights inside the caboose, I would go for strip light. Just a little line of 3, because you can cut them into 3 sections of 3. I'll show you what I mean. Any 12-volt strip light will do the job. So any of these ones that you see at dollar stores, you know, for decoration purposes, as long as they're 12-volt, you can use strip light. So let's see. Try to find a example in my big box of strip light. Oh, just give me one. Okay, here's a good example, okay? So, you see how these are quite close together? No, you don't. See how these are quite close together? You've got 3s. I don't think it's going to... Oh, it's going to focus, right. See how you've got 3, and then you've got the wee copper strip, right? You can light all of these, or 3 of these, or as many as you want in groups of 3. So, for example... Oh goodness, I'm going to be firing up my soldering iron here. I'll do a very impromptu walkthrough of this, right? Let's find a couple of wires. You probably told me not to bother already, but I've started now. Okay. Strip light, strip. I've lost the strip light already. Where? Where? Oh, why is it under there? Right. Let me get you to the desk. Right, we need wire strippers. The good thing is about the... Let me take you down to the desk. Right. The good thing about these is they've got a resistor built in for every 3. Oh, we're over here. For every 3 there's a little resistor. Oh goodness, where are we? There. So that wee thing there is a little resistor. Right. Hold on. I seem to be... Oh, that's what it is. My camera's not reorientated itself. So everything's in reverse for me. Anyway, let me solder some wires onto these, right? Let's turn it around this way. Oh, my camera's upside down. Right, hold on a second. Let me sort this. Oh, dropped it. Oh, almost dropped it. No, it's still backwards. What the? There we go. Now back to the desk. Okay, so let me solder some wires onto these. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. My desk is even more messy than normal. Try to find my solder. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's the wrong iron I've got. Hopefully it'll do the job. Or the wrong tip. Right. Solder blobs. Let's get some wire in. This is purely for testing purposes. Okay, one wire. Two wires. So let's pretend these are your wires coming from your track, through your wheels, into the caboose, wired directly to this massive LED strip, right? And even with a 9-volt bulb, this should maybe should light up. Okay, so as you can see, oh come on. Right, so everything's lit up, okay? However, we don't want everything to light up. We need to go and find a pair of scissors, which is at the other side of the layout. Or not. Where did I put them? Oh, they're over there. Right, let's say you just want to put in 3, right? Which is absolutely fine. You could possibly go 6 in a caboose, to be honest. But let's just go with 3, right? So you see the wee scissor mark? Now when I attach this, it'll be the same brightness. It's not like going to go mental because there's only 3 of them. And the beauty of that is they've got their own resistors, as I mentioned. If it's too bright, you could either add another resistor in there, or you could just get a coloured pen and shade these little bulbs whatever colour you like, which is what I've done in the past. If you don't like the colour that you paint on with the acrylic pen, just get some isopropyl alcohol, rub it off, try a different colour. It's that simple. But only because these have got built-in resistors, okay? Yeah, I'm all covered in black paint because I'm not very careful. Did that make any sense at all, Joe? I think Giuseppe would quite like to do it himself, to be honest. All right, sorry, I wasn't reading the chat, so that was a complete waste of time showing you that. Anyway, I would add splitters, right? You got your 2 wires coming in, split them, so you're going to have then 2 reds and 2 blacks. Add 1 red and black to the red LED, and the other 2 can go everywhere else. Or you could ignore me, find out the hard way that the red is a power sucker, right? And I discovered that when I was adding passenger LEDs to one of the passenger coaches, I think it was in New York Central, and I decided to add a red light at the back, you know, the rear coach. And for some reason, only the red light was coming on. None of the passenger lights were none of the LEDs were coming on. As soon as I disconnected the red one, everything else lit up. Really strange. I hope I've got more of that stuff. I'm almost out. I'm sure I do. I've got a bridge to build. Big one. Made it from LED prints. Not LED. God, I'm obsessed with LEDs now. 3D prints. Lots of different parts. Need to glue them all together, paint them in the right order, stick them together in the right order, and that's going to be over... Oh, let me adjust this camera back to where it was. Actually, I'll need to go over there and show you where it's going. All right, hold on. So the bridge, it's going to be a double bridge, and it's going to be quite long. And it's going to be going from here all the way over to here. So it's going to be 1.5 feet long, which is quite long for N scale. So I have printed it all off. I need to assemble it, glue it together. And it's going to be at a weird angle, but, you know, again, we could just notch out this section here, like we did for the platform. You didn't really see that, but you'll see it on the video I'm making at the moment. Thank you very much, Holly. That's what all the girls say. Lies. No girl has ever said that to me. Right, time is 1:44. Went to bed last night at about midnight, could not sleep, got back up about 1 o'clock, stayed up all night, went to bed at 8 in the morning, woke up at 3, just all over the place. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But I do need to get on with this layout. I'm really enjoying it actually, but it's the video, making a video while you're doing a layout build just slows the process down, you know. Dave, it is a cantilever. Well, I'm guessing it's cantilever. It's definitely not a girder bridge. It's kind of like the Tomix one that you can buy, but much cheaper. And I can make it myself. Well, he's going really slow. There we go. I'll show you the pieces. Hold on. It's so demanding. There are many pieces. It's designed to be able to print on a small 3D printer. If I was a smarty pants, I would have stuck all the bits together in Tinkercad or whatever and printed them off in bigger sections, because I've got a big one, right? Anyway, it looks, the pieces are like this. There's a lot of them. Many pieces. But yeah, it's going to be like that at the ends. There's bits to go on the side. The bit there, where does this go? Yeah, that attaches there somehow. And then there's base bits like that. And it goes on there. And I can make it as long as I want. Good thing is, I sized these myself, so I did something technical. And I'll show you what I mean. Because this was designed for HO scale, I believe. So I had to shrink it down, but it had to be just the right size for a double N scale track, like this. And it's perfect. So that was the plan, and then obviously stick all the bits together. It's going to look nice. I need to decide on the colour though. I might go with that sort of utilitarian green or utilitarian red. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The Tomix one is green. It's sort of turquoise, right? And it looks really nice. So I might just do that. Have to say, I'm just loving my new printer. Considering this is a filament print, look at the detail with the rivets. Isn't that great? And once we get some paint on that, it's going to really bring out the detail. So that'll probably be a whole video on its own, just making this bridge. Because I need to decide the size. I'm thinking 2 lengths of that. Yeah. Oh, and I do have a technique for strengthening it so that it doesn't just flop in the middle, but you'll see that in the video. So much to do, so little arsed. No, I've got plenty of arsed. Just, as I say, when you're making a video at the same time, it's like constantly talking and stopping and editing, and you just want to get the track done, right? So, as long as we can have trains running while we do it, that's all that matters, right? Yeah, Joel, I will look up the Tomix one and I'll show you. Because it's pretty much a copy of the one that I saw on eBay, but I didn't want to spend $100 on, right? Oh, a suspension bridge would be awesome. Maybe one day. Alright. Tomix. N scale bridge. Let's go that way. Right, this is what it kind of looks like, actually. There. Okay, so that is based on a Japanese rail bridge, double track. So I might just go that colour, which is a kind of... what colour is it? I mean, it's green, but what shade of green would that be? Just to give it a name. Yeah, I think I like the green as well. They probably made it that way just to kind of blend in with the scenery, right? In real life. Let's try and find it in real world, shall we? Japanese rail bridge. Do we search? Images. Wow, they have lots of selection of bridges. But I think it's basically like... I'll give us a big picture. I'll try and get a better picture, but it's kind of like that. There's a bullet train going over it. And obviously Mount Fuji behind it. So it will be appropriate. Oh, that one would be gorgeous, right? That would be really nice. I'm kind of limited to what I can find on Thingiverse for free. I'm guessing that Atomics one must be based on something in real life or they wouldn't have made it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Very industrial looking. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, they do have bridges like that in Japan. Actually, mine's nicer than that one. That was a bit boring. Yeah, that one looks a bit dodgy. You know what? Your train's going to have to go really fast to make it across that one. Oh, no, it wasn't finished. There we go. It's kind of a cool bridge, actually. Oh, yeah. That is a funky bridge. I'm guessing that's quite new. Oh, it's checking to see if I'm human. I am human. It's a funky bridge. You know what? It doesn't actually look too hard to make yourself in 3D format if you know how to use the programs right. Always block. There's a fine selection of bridges out there. We can always change the bridge at a later date, I suppose. I do like this one though. Oh, Facebook, come on. Oh, that's nice, and it goes straight into a tunnel. Do you see that? Hey, Panuch. Thing is, I do actually have space for other bridges if we want to do something like that. That's pretty cool. Well, we're kind of a wee bit away from all that. Let me get the track down first. Although not completely permanent, because we might have to cut away some of these risers I've been placing if we're going to be adding extra bridges. I'm just going to find the red version of that Atomics one, so we've got a good comparison. I don't like it in red. Or I don't like it as much in red. This is just a single track. But nah, I think it has to be that light green. Nah, it just looks rusty. Nope, not that one. Alright, so it's called a truss bridge apparently. So not a cantilever. Allegedly. Very technical of you, Holly. Do the red one with the structure part underneath. To be fair, I don't know what it's called either. Hold on, I need to scratch my nose and I don't want you to think I'm picking it. So I'll get rid of my face and give it a right good scratch. There we go. Oh, tell you what I need to get soon is the station. I've been holding off getting the station for... Oh, hold on. This area down here. So we're going to have a... platform for those two tracks. Little platform, maybe another platform, so lots of platforms, which means we need a station. And I did find one on eBay which may work, but I need to maybe find someone who's done a video on it and ask them. I'll show you, it's on my watch list. Yeah. Well, let's see. Watch list on eBay. Okay, so the station that I like is not that one. Well, it is that one, but I think I found it cheaper than that. It just seems really good for the money. Hold on, it must be here somewhere. Must have added it ages ago. There. And I think for the price, 45 Canadian with free shipping, right? So I'm seeing that as a... They go in the middle of each platform, right? So track there, 2 tracks in the middle, track at the other side, right? So that's a 4-track station, I believe. So that could go... Let's see... It could certainly cover... let's see, that would be there. Double track. No, that's not going to work actually. Unless there's space at the other side. I think it's designed for a single double track. Oh, it's not designed for 2 sets of doubles, I think, and that's the problem. However, we might be able to extend the platform legs. So we could maybe extend, see that section over there? If we extend that out that way a bit, then we might get another double track between there and the edge. I think that could work. It's so cool, look, it comes pretty much assembled in a lovely box. It's really nice. Gotta love Kato. Yeah, that's the plan. I wonder if you can get 1.5 stations. That might work. That is the plan. I'm dying to complete this outer loop so that we can hook up some power. There's no point in hooking up power at the moment. because I'm not absolutely sure exactly where the track's going. So at the moment, I'm just using a 9-volt battery. Whee! Go for a wee spin again. Oh, no, let me move that. I don't want to make you sick. Okay. Right, now we can go for a wee spin. Just got to remember to stop before it gets to the end of the track. Hey, good morning, Julian. Goodness, it's so far away when it's away over there. Oof, I forgot there was momentum in that loco. Yes, it is quite high up, Polly. Yes. It is a concern. Don't worry, I'll be putting a Perspex barricade at the side. Corey has already offered to cut it all. He's got the materials for me, so I won't go too crazy with the speed. Yes. That's why I built it. I want the 9 or 10 car bullet trains, passenger trains, and obviously a nice big long freight train to go around the outside. The good thing is I'm keeping the outside track, the single track, is going to be the same level all the way around. There'll be a minor incline, but only because I didn't cut the wood to the right size. But generally, it's going to be flat or on the same level, right? So a couple of them should be able to haul whatever we want. Let's state my hair. Wifey's going to get my hair cut soon, I hope. Yeah, I think I'm about done for this evening. Anything else I want to do requires noise. I think there is something I have to do to the track. I think there's something in the middle there that I need to notch out. Yeah. Really annoying. You see that little bar there? That one there, I need to just grind that away. Otherwise my base plate for the bridge will not fit. It gets stuck at that wee notch, you see it? So I'll grind that away and then that will slide all the way down. I mean, this was pure fluke that there happened to be exactly the right notch in the middle of the bridge. But that's a wee bit inconvenient, but that's okay. That's what Dremels are for, right? Yeah, Holly, it is a wee bit, but hey, not the end of the world. Considering everything else matched up really nice. Oh, I might have to do the ones in the end as well. You see that there's a wee... just that wee lip there. Not a problem. Right, I'm gonna finish my coffee and try and get some sleep, I suppose. And turn what volume down? Exactly, Joe. What volume's loud? Is it me or is it the music that's loud? I don't think music's that loud, is it? Or are you just having a laugh? Right, I'm not going to do a fancy exit. I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to bed and then switch it off, right? Oh, the noise you're going to make? Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Which is why I need to get to bed and get up. Because by the end of tomorrow, I want power on this track. And at least the outer rail running. With the Atlas power controller I'm going to use for this. And then if I'm happy with that, we could possibly glue the track down. Thanks, Holly. Right, I'll see you all on Friday for a regular stream. Still to decide when I'm going to do the members only live stream. I'll let you know. Well, I'll let the members know because they're special. Otherwise, I'll see you Friday. I should have another video out on Thursday with how I did all this. Well, you guys saw most of how I did it, from a distance at least, okay? Alright folks, take care. See, my nose is still itchy. I'll see you soon. Bye.